So for those of you watching, this is Elton here, my new friend, my new Twitter friend. We met on the Twitter machine, with shared concerns, obviously, with what's going on in the schools. And I think we had been probably interacting with some of our tweets, but then this one in particular, when you had shown it, and then I shared with you what ours looked like. Um, I was about to message you, and you had already messaged me DM saying, "Can we connect?" And I was just about to say the same thing. Hey, if you want to have a conversation about this, let's do that. And then I think we spoke probably a few hours later or something. Um, and so we thought we both wanted to kind of go through our policies for each of our school boards and kind of talk it out. And just because of time, we never have time to prepare for anything. So we're just kind of going to do this in real time. Um, I'll cut to, because Elton actually delegated just this week.
No, in November is
Oh, okay.
the
And then
first time
to
I'd spoken
discuss
from the
it?
school board. Yeah, actually in September, I got a video I sent you too, where
Okay.
I asked all the candidates running for trustee if they agreed with keeping secrets from parents.
Ah,
So I sent
very
you a
good.
clip of that too.
You're already keen on that. Fantastic. Okay, so then let's cut to the video so people can see your delegation, and then we'll come and discuss the policy.
Time to stand up here. I appreciate it. Hi, I'm Elton Robinson, President of Parents for Parents' Rights. I am here to speak on policy PAD 38, Administration Procedure AP AD 69, reference number RAD 65, titled Gender Identity and Expression. As stated in the document, this policy sets out the board's practice in respect of school records for students based on accommodation requests related to gender identity and gender expression. The policy also references the Ontario Human Rights Code and that students have the right to self-identity and express their gender identity. It is important to note that safety is not mentioned in this regulation at all. Only human rights are cited, i.e. gender identity or expression, etc. Please know that, like you, we want to keep all students safe, and that includes 2S LGBTQ+ and marginalized students. That said, we believe the policy needs several amendments. We believe that there are marginalized children that need protection too, but we feel that a third-party advocate should be added in those cases where the educator feels they cannot reach out to the parents personally, that it would put the student in danger. Not all students should be excluded because most parents provide a safe and loving home, will support their children throughout their lives and challenges, and love their children unconditionally. Therefore, the policy should be amended to include a third-party advocate in specific situations. Our local Catholic board has a similar policy and is worded much differently. We have included copies of both of the regulations, ours and theirs, which includes, the Catholic boards includes guidelines for accommodation requests, including age ranges. For example, 16 or 17 years old, and specific guidelines for students 15 or younger with parents that are aware and supportive, and 15 or older with parents who are not aware or supportive. The Catholic policy ends saying, supporting the student and family is priority. However, our regulation has no age limit on making an accommodation request, and that such requests can be done with or without the parents' knowledge. We believe our regulation at the Greater Essex District School Board should be worded more like the Catholic school boards. We are asking for a motion to amend this regulation. Thank you very much.
Okay, so take us through this. What are some of your concerns? How did you discover this policy?
So back in September, before I was awakened to what's going on in our school system, and then that's branched onto a whole big rabbit hole that I never wanted to be in, but I'm here and this policy really spoke to me, but I found out about it because I was at my kids' parent council. I've always been involved in that. And two people that were pretty intelligent people spoke on books that led me another rabbit hole. And the other one spoke about litter boxes and furries at a school. And it just happened that my daughter just left that school and out of our public board into a Catholic board. And that school that she was talking about with the furries, I had a 1.5 year experience with. So I called the principal the next day, and they denied it about the furries, which I know is a lie because there was furries there. My child told me there was furries. So somebody
Really?
sent me this policy after I got off the phone with the principal there. And when I read the policy, I have a younger daughter was in grade 1 at the time, well, grade 2. And it just scared the heck out of me when I seen this gender policy, because as people may be aware or not unaware, there is a lot of issues that happen in any workplace, but at a school board, there's issues that happen with teachers. And to have kids being taught by their teachers to keep secrets from their parents, I just don't think it's the right thing, especially you got to sign a permission slip to go on a field trip, but my kid can change their gender. So I got into this policy, and it's regardless of age, and it just scares the heck out of me because there is already a third-party mechanism put in place for marginalized children. So I don't know why they would leave all the power, why the school board would want that power, number one, because if anything was to go wrong, it all goes back to them. Why they wouldn't put a third party in to keep the relationship with the child and parent, I have no idea. And I feel personally that they're labeling all parents homophobic by the way the policy is written. I don't think they intended that, but if you show people this, it's very well the way they take it. And I've talked to transgender parents, and I've talked to my gay friends and other people about this because I've been talking about it since September. A lot of people believe that this policy shouldn't even exist, that your parents want to walk with their child. I would hate for my child to feel alone. Like Julia, she just spoke here on Tuesday and said it perfectly. She had to live a double life. She wishes she never had done that because her parents still love her regardless, right? They might not agree with it, but they still love her as her. So I feel the same way with my child. I would hate my child. I think any parent would not want their child to feel alone.